bullseye.
What's up guys, it's me Tarox and welcome back to another episode of the WWE2k17 Universe Mode. This is episode number 10 and we've got the first pay-per-view starting right here, right now. The first part of Payback is today. I'm guessing we should get 3 parts of Payback. Probably that's the plan at least that I have right now. We'll see how long the matches drag on and such to not make the episodes too long. We might maybe make it into 4 episodes. We'll see, depending on how the matches go. This is all live, no highlights. Every match will be from start to finish on the card. Of course, 7 matches on the card. And let's just get straight into the opener. Is Fernando versus Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze and Fernando had a tag team match last week on SmackDown, where Fernando and Aiden English beat Breezango by countout, but Tyler Breeze was never even once tagged into the match, and therefore he decided he can beat Fernando on his own, as Fandango and Aiden English of course are both in the IC title ladder match, and he demanded the match against Fernando, saying, I on my own, I can beat him, no problem whatsoever. I wasn't even in the match, I didn't get a shot at either of the two. Give me Fernando on Payback, I'm gonna beat him, and I'm gonna show him who's boss, and that's what he's gonna try to do right here, right now, tonight, on the first pay-per-view. The opener, Fernando, the former Los Matadores, versus Tyler Breeze. Of course, both have been parts of tag teams. We've been through this time and time again. Matadores and the Vaudevillains both been split up. Aiden English and Fandango both able to qualify themselves for the IC title ladder match. Fandango did so against Titus O'Neil, while Aiden English beat Fernando, funnily enough. But last week they tagged up and they won the match by a countout, but they got the W. That's the most important thing. And now Tyler Breeze is trying to get revenge. He didn't get a single shot in that match. For the whole 3 or 4 minutes that this tag team match last week went on, or last Thursday rather, it's just 3 days ago, he was standing on the apron waiting to get tagged in, and Fandango pretty much threw the match away by throwing Aiden English back into the ring at about 9.5 seconds count, and not even be able to get into the ring himself. Gave his team the countout loss if you want so, and now Tyler Breeze is out for revenge and try to even the score if he wants to against Fernando. He says on his own he can do it. It doesn't mean that he's got any bad feelings against Fandango, but just a bit disappointed that he didn't even get a shot in that match. Fernando there removing the pad of the turnbuckle, but Fernando with a nice Northern Light suplex with a bridge, but easy 1 second kick out for Tyler Breeze very early on in the match. And now on the apron, Fernando goes springboard elbow. We've seen that one in NXT quite some times with Tyson Kidd. Fernando copying that move if you want so. Springboard elbow there, trying to do some damage to Tyler Breeze to win that match. For himself really. Tyler Breeze maybe for his team, but we see a nice handstand head scissor there from Fernando. Very, very nice counter that is to Tyler Breeze, and Fernando's looking good in that match so far. As Tyler Breeze grounded for a long time in this match, for the majority of this match I would say, he has Tyler Breeze grounded and keeps going. A nice low drop kick to the head there, to the side of the head of Tyler Breeze, and just keeps stomping on, doesn't stop whatsoever. And Fernando is looking to take that win. If he just keeps going, doing the damage and doesn't let go, I'm sure Fernando can bring that one home and win the match against Tyler Breeze. First pay-per-view match of course for those two, as we see a nice arm drag into, or a hip toss into a neck break. A nice move there from Fernando, and a nice crossface there. Is Tyler Breeze going to tap early on already? Crossface is locked in good, and it is locked in tight, but Tyler Breeze able to counter with a knee to the face. Of course, debut match for those two at the pay-per-view, first pay-per-view match in general, so it's going to be a debut match for everybody on the card tonight as well. Nobody's on the card twice, that's a little spoiler there, but you should know most of the card anyways, as we see a nice top rope Frankenstein from Fernando. Goes for the pin, 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 from Tyler Breeze. Second cover already from Fernando. Tyler Breeze barely to do any damage to Fernando, and Fernando's looking good to win on that match as well. Wasn't able to get into the IC title ladder match. The only win Fernando has backed him so far was the match via countout, the win via countout with Aiden English on last Thursday's episode of SmackDown. The second week he didn't have a match, so he is 1-1 if you want so, and that is his tiebreaker tonight. Can he win it against Tyler Breeze? He knocks him out and goes for a nice back suplex there, and another one to follow that up. Yes, he keeps it locked in. Second back suplex, and he keeps it locked into a German suplex. Very nice series of moves there from Fernando. Could that be it? No. He keeps on going. He keeps on dealing damage to Tyler Breeze. He is not done yet. Nice jawbreaker there from Tyler Breeze. Maybe finally getting back into that match just a little bit, with a nice snap vertical suplex there from Tyler Breeze, doing the damage to Fernando, and some vicious punches to the head of Fernando as well. Trying to do some damage now. Of course, most of the match has been in control of Fernando, so Tyler Breeze has something to make up if he wants. So if he wants to win that match, if he wants to have a good chance to win it, a nice neck breaker there continues the damage, and he is waiting for Fernando to get up. What is he looking to do? What is Tyler Breeze up to? Oh, the beauty shot hits out of nowhere. Hashtag that. Hashtag beauty shot out of nowhere. Goes for the pin against Fernando. That could quite possibly be it. 1, 2, 3. Tyler Breeze has kept his promise. He wins the match against Fernando on his own. One-on-one, he is better, apparently, at least on this day. Wins the match very nicely. Out of nowhere there, the beauty shot, and keeps Fernando down for the 3 count. Match number 1 for Payback goes to Tyler Breeze. The next match on the card shows us Summer Rae versus Tamina. Summer Rae was very bitter about not being on the card on the 3rd episode of SmackDown on Thursday. Instead, it was Tamina versus Eva Marie. Both of those divas making their debut. Summer Rae has won her first 2 divas matches on week 1 and week 2, and now she is looking to keep going, but her momentum was stolen from her in week 3, that what she says at least, and she demanded a match on Payback, said that if she doesn't get a match on SmackDown, she should get a match on Payback, and demanded that match, and the GM was more than happy to give her that match, and that match is going to be against the winner of the 3rd week of SmackDown, as we said already, against Tamina. Tamina, one of the most, if not the most powerful woman on the SmackDown roster now, trying to add to her win against Eva Marie on last week. Summer Rae trying to add to her win over Sasha Banks and Alicia Fox in a tag team match on week 1 together with Charlotte. Week 2, she was able to beat Naomi. Week 3 was not on the show, and that was not good with her. Summer Rae was very angry that she wasn't on the card whatsoever. Very angry that lesser women in Tamina and Eva Marie, in her opinion, were on the card, and she, with her 2-0 win streak, was not on the card, pretty much killing her momentum, and now she is supposed to get a match on Payback, and she did get her match on Payback, and that one is against Tamina. That's not an easy one. Tamina up the top rope very early, taunting up Summer Rae, waiting for her to get up. Summer Rae now struggling to get to her feet. What we're looking to see, a nice double X handle drop there from Tamina, and she has the power that not a lot of women in WWE have right now, and most importantly not on SmackDown, and she is looking to use that against Summer Rae, maybe get herself a 2nd win, or well, in her opinion, stop, of course, the winning streak of Summer Rae. Summer Rae looking to add to her 2-0 winning streak so far, and if she could get her win against Tamina and keep on going on SmackDown over the next few weeks, Summer Rae is in a very good spot in the Divas division, I would say. But to do so, she has to get Tamina down for the 3 count or make her tap in that match, and that is anything but an easy task for Summer Rae tonight. Definitely a very tough match against Tamina. Tamina has shown in the past that she's very strong, very powerful, that she can ground pretty much any woman, but didn't really break through at all. She wasn't able to really get into any title pictures whatsoever, wasn't able to win a women's championship yet, but maybe if she wins against Summer Rae, and then Tamina is the one with the winning streak, who knows what comes. But of course, we've got a different women's championship match tonight, crowning the very first champion. Following that match, by the way, is the very first championship match as well. We are crowning 4 brand new champions on the Payback pay-per-view, as we see a nice leg assisted full Nelson there. Is Tamina going to tap very early on already? She's not looking to do so, and she's very resilient as well. 4 brand new champions, as of course every title is still vacated so far. Next match is going to be the tag team title match. I'm going to spoil that right there. Summer Rae versus Tamina is not the only women's match on the card. With that, of course, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship match later on. That is, of course, Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, as those two have been feuding over the past weeks on SmackDown as well. As we mentioned earlier on with Summer Rae, Charlotte won a tag team match against Sasha Banks and Alicia Fox. And now Tamina on the damage. A nice fist to the face of Summer Rae, but Tamina, Summer Rae able to counter. Then Tamina with a counter, and everybody is just countering everything right now. Tamina grabs Summer Rae by the hair, and the vicious uppercut to the back of Summer Rae just keeps going with the damage. What we've seen, a nice leg drop there into the ropes, and then a leg drop from Tamina, but shades of Hulk Hogan there if you want to. What she's looking to do now, picks her up and boom, double X handle once again, this time to the back of Summer Rae, and that could be it. Tamina goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out a 2 from Summer Rae. She is not done there. Summer Rae is able to take some damage, maybe not as resilient as Tamina, but definitely able to take some damage. She's shown that against Naomi and in the tag team match as well. And she's not giving up without a fight, that is for sure. Neither of these women are, in fact. Neither of them are giving up with any fights. A nice, wow, did you see that height on that knee drop from Tamina right there? Randy Orton would be proud. A super kick to Summer Rae, and that could be it. No, she's not done there. She picks up jawbreaker counter from Summer Rae. Summer Rae is right back up to her feet after that super kick. Dodges. Oh, a nice spinning heel kick there. And that could be it. Is Tamina knocked out after that spinning heel kick? 1, 2. Oh, 2.5 second kick out from Tamina there. Summer Rae could have been done after the super kick. Tamina decided not to go for the cover, ran right into that spinning heel kick. Maybe she should have gone for the cover, would have been the smarter option right there. And what Summer Rae looking for now? She grabs her by the hair. Are we gonna... Oh, again, a leg assisted submission there, or at least a choke of some sort. Has a bear hug of some sorts locked in with legs there, the long legs of Summer Rae, but Tamina's not looking like she is tapping anytime soon. Summer Rae grounds her and gets back up to her feet. Now, what is she looking to do? She grabs the leg again, and that's gonna hurt. Focus the leg right now of Tamina, and with that vicious super kick that Tamina has, that's not the worst idea, and she's down. Wow, that spinning heel kick apparently did way more damage than we thought. She was able to kick out after that, but after that choke and the super kick, Tamina is down. Summer Rae defeats her with that 3 count. Summer Rae on a 3-0 winning streak against Sasha Banks and Alicia Fox in the tag team match. Then Naomi, now Tamina. Summer Rae seems to be a force to be reckoned with in the women's division, and definitely somebody to keep an eye out for. Very, very awesome win, and very impressive win by Summer Rae against Tamina right there tonight on the second match of WWE Payback. The next match and the last match on this episode is going to be the match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. We're gonna crown the very, very first SmackDown champion tonight. The champions, in fact, it is going to be the New Day versus Big Show and Baron Corbin. Kofi Kingston and Big E, assisted by Xavier Woods in their corner, will face the awesome, huge pairing of Big Show and Baron Corbin. The New Day qualify themselves with a win in week 2 against Cesaro and Sheamus, a very unlikely pairing there to qualify themselves for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship match on Payback tonight. Baron Corbin and Big Show did so last week, or this Thursday rather. Enzo and Cass were looking for an opponent for that number 1 contender match, as Cesaro and Sheamus had already lost their match. Cesaro was fighting for the world title match later in that show. Breezango were trying to qualify for the IC title ladder match, and Enzo and Cass have already been beaten by Breezango, but got a second chance. Maybe only because of lack of tag teams, if you want so, on the SmackDown scene. But then Baron Corbin, who was not able to qualify for the IC title ladder match, lost the very first qualifying match, the very first match on SmackDown in total against Kalisto, was trying to get himself a shot at gold, and as it was not the IC title, he was trying to get that match for the tag team match, or for the tag team titles, but of course had to look out for a partner first. He was looking around and he got himself none other than the Big Show. The Big Show had not appeared until this tag team match with Baron Corbin on WWE SmackDown. SmackDown Live, of course. And was more than willing to get into that number 1 contender match together with Baron Corbin. And they were actually able to win against Enzo and Cass. Very, very vicious pairing there of those two. Enzo and Cass maybe not working together quite enough to beat those two. And Enzo then, in the end, just grounded after a knockout punch from Big Show, and also the end of days by Baron Corbin was just enough, and just not easy to get back up after for Enzo and Cass, and they were grounded for the 3 count after that, which gave Big Show and Baron Corbin the chance to fight against the New Day tonight. Xavier Woods on the outside, so the numbers game would be in favor of the New Day, you could argue. Depending, of course, if Xavier Woods is gonna interfere in that match, but... well, if he needs to, he might quite possibly, just from what we've seen from the New Day in the past. But Big Show and Baron Corbin, the huge size advantage and the weight advantage as well over the New Day. As you can see, Big Show destroy both Big E and Kofi Kingston right there. So, if you just count together the weight and the height, Big Show and Baron Corbin might still have the advantage over the New Day. They might just be a bit taller together. Maybe not taller, but definitely a bit heavier than those three together, I would imagine. Big Show, of course, the world's largest athlete, and Baron Corbin, the lone wolf, not a small guy whatsoever. If you can just look at those two next to each other, Baron Corbin is a huge guy as well. And he can deal some damage. He's shown that in the past with punches, kicks, end of days, deep six. He can do it all, and that hurts if you get hit by Baron Corbin. Not only by the Big Show, of course, boxing background, a lot of you might know that. That's why he's got that knockout punch, the weapon of mass destruction. But Baron Corbin, not too unfamiliar with boxing either. He can throw some heavy hits, and so does the Big Show. So the New Day within the heavy challenge, but maybe the advantage is for the New Day there, the experience in terms of tag team wrestling. Baron Corbin and Big Show only wrestled one match together, of course, on Thursday Night SmackDown that was. The New Day, of course, had numerous matches as a tag team already. So maybe that experience is going to come into play in that match and going to give them the edge over Big Show and Baron Corbin. But Baron Corbin with a nice counter there. A nice takedown against Big E, and the ref is counting on. He's at 6 if I saw that correctly. Big E with the counter now to Baron Corbin, throws him back into the ring and is going to follow him very shortly, an elbow to the face, and then Big E is going to get into the ring himself as well, breaking the count. Not a count out victory for either team like we had with Aiden English and Fernando on Thursday. Nice belly to belly, over the head belly to belly from Big E against Baron Corbin. A heavy guy, but Big E of course got the power to even throw around Baron Corbin if he really wants to. Trying to go for the attack there with Kofi Kingston, and he does so. And we see the Unicorn Stampede. Stomping on Baron Corbin. Kofi tagging himself in, using every second of that 5 count they've got before they're gonna get disqualified. Big E tagging himself in, going for more stomps to the chest of Baron Corbin, and that one hurts. Excuse me. Now Big E throws Kofi Kingston into the corner with a nice slow drop kick, and that one hurts. Baron Corbin has taken the damage right there. Maybe looking for a tag to Big Show very soon. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Baron Corbin has been beat with a Unicorn Stampede. Big E was keeping Big Show outside for a minute or so. Big Show was back into the ring there, going onto the apron, goes back inside, just not able to get back inside at the right time. And the New Day are the first WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Congratulations to the New Day, very first champions. The WWE SmackDown Champions are the New Day. Big E and Kofi Kingston get the victory for the team. Baron Corbin, just too much damage with that Unicorn Stampede, gets down and grounded. Big Show not able to help him out, and very unfortunate for that pairing, but that is the experience that I was talking about in the tag team division. So this is going to be it for the first episode of WWE Payback. Thank you guys so much for watching. We've crowned the very first champion in the New Day. If you enjoyed this video, drop it a like down below. It would be very much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe for more Universe content if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next episode for more Payback. Until then, I'm out. Have a good one, and peace.